Good evening. Review and approve council agenda.
No additions or deletions?
I'd like to add to number 8.
No, just as.
We're
Oh, you're
approving
gonna add number 8? No.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
Well, that's just under my, that's,
You can summarize it then.
Okay.
I'll move to approve as presented.
Second.
further discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimously. Consent agenda items. Item A, approve one-day temporary liquor license for St. Joseph Church. Item B, approve police officer conditional offer of employment. Item C, approve 8/5/19 city council meeting minutes.
Move to approve.
I want to pull C.
All right, somebody want to move to approve A and B?
So move.
Second.
Further discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimously.
I'll move to approve the 8/15/19 council minutes.
Second.
Go ahead.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention?
Ken?
All right. Item A, regular agenda items. Consider change order number 3 for the amphitheater project. Who wants it?
I think John's good. Well,
Either,
Give you a brief summary. It's very similar to what we discussed in a workshop here a couple weeks ago, but change order 3 is for kind of a laundry list of items. There's a map included for your reference. I'll certainly entertain any questions, but I'll boil it down to some extra rock excavation that Landwehr had to do with their equipment, a fair amount of moving of those granite spoil piles throughout the site, and some additional grading activities are kind of the different categories that these all
John,
kind
is
of.
your microphone on?
Yep, it is.
Sorry, I'll just stand a little closer here.
Thank you.
So like I said, I kind of put them all in those kind of 3 buckets: site grading, moving the granite rubble piles, and what was the third one? Oh, rock excavation. So again, I'd entertain any questions about any of the specific items on this list. It is a substantial change order, as we discussed last 2 weeks ago, totaling about $192,000. That does also include compensating change order, just as an accounting practice. So the one item not in this is the extra rock X that we are expecting to come forward in a couple, probably in September. We're still kind of working through that with the contractor.
Okay. Anybody questions for John or Terry or Bill or anybody?
I'll move to approve change order number 3 for the AMP project.
I'll second.
Further discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimously. Item B, consider PR8 approving East Concession restroom facility to AMP project.
as we discussed in the work session, to consider doing the East Concession stand and restroom facility that is located just adjacent to the main entrance of the AMP facility. We had delayed that at the beginning of the project. As we've looked at that further along, it would probably be more difficult to construct that, given the location of that. And so we asked the contractor to provide us some additional updated numbers for that. He has done so. The total cost to construct that is the $809,110.82. And the difference between that and the original number was that we had already had moved forward doing the footings and foundation work that you've seen already out at the site. And so this is the remainder balance of that. So I believe it's a total of about $872,000. Staff is recommending that you could go ahead and move forward with this if you would like. And you could utilize your parkland and sales tax proceeds to offset any costs that we're unable to secure from donations and grants that we've been applying for.
Council, any questions? Somebody want to move?
I'd move to approve.
No,
I need a
I'll second it just
Okay.
for
Discussion?
discussion.
Yes.
You said it was 872, however, when I'm looking at your proposal here, it's dropped to 109.
809.
Or 809, I'm
The-
sorry.
The difference between that, Mike, is that the work, if you go ahead and, I gotta pull back up the attachment, that's less the footings and foundation work, because that was already completed as part of that, so the remainder balance of that, we've already paid for that footings and foundation, which was around that 80-some thousand dollars. So the difference, that's why.
So the foundation work is the request number 4 cost? 73,300?
Hold on, let me pull up that proposal. Yes, that less proposal request number 4 is that 73,367, yes.
I have a motion and a second. Any other questions, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimously. Approved bills.
Move to pay the bills.
I'll second.
Further discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimously. Shawna?
I don't have anything else. I did send out the update earlier today, and it does have a list of all of our upcoming meetings for between now and the end of October. So hopefully that can keep you, our next regular scheduled council meeting that we're looking at having will be September 23rd. We do have a open house that we're working on for the amphitheater site, planned for September 16th, a Monday, from 4 to 6. And we'll have some time with New West when they come as well, so I'll provide you some of those updates. And we're planned to do our budget work session on the 18th, and I don't have a date or a time specifically yet, but I'll work with you guys to find a time that works.
Are you gonna be sending that out?
Your update is in your email now,
Yep.
and in that has all those dates that I mentioned. If you look under the bottom of my section, you'll see them.
Okay.
All right. Public input summary. We did have someone today, this afternoon, tonight, at the public input. Patsy Magelson, something like that, from Aspen Springs, concerned about the speed limit on County Road 137, 7th Street South. When you come over the viaduct from St. Cloud, it's 45, and it's too fast. It does change down to 30 or 40 after that, but she's concerned that that speed limit's too fast, because we all know if it's 45, it's probably 50 or 55, so. She just wanted us to know that she was gonna take this to, it is a Stearns County road, so Stearns County has to be the one to approve the, traffic study. What was she was requesting or asking if we would send a letter to support, her request to do that traffic study and hopefully reduce that speed, so. That's what it was about, and I would entertain a motion that we do that, so we don't have to wait for the next month, so we can get that to the county board and get that going.
I'd make a motion to write a letter
I'll
in
second.
support.
Second.
Further discussion.
And second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimously. Council, anything else? Well, that's good. Are you awake, or are you still sleeping from vacation? Got anything? Bill?
Yeah, I will be letting you folks know when I'm gonna set up a community park meeting in Lions Park here in the next 4 to 6 weeks to get input from the Angus Acres residents in the area of the park to get some ideas what we can do with that park. So I'll look for an invite for that sometime soon.
All right.
Right.
John?
No, sir.
Chief? None here. Where we at? Carla? Keith?
Nothing.
Paul?
Not a thing.
Ah, come on, give me a break. All right. If there's
Hold
nothing
on a
else-
second. I got something. I forgot it, actually. We got a small, I went to the last APO meeting for Rick, and we got a small award or thank you memento from the APO for all the years of letting them use this facility. And I will bring that with me next time.
Nice.
All right. Anything else? If not, we are adjourned at 6:40.